for thousands of years, millions of years probably. And the those little water droplets, as it goes to the sandstone, they deposit little spheres of silica. And so the light, as it dances through, really sort of bounces through the little compacted silica spheres. And it makes the play of what we call play of color in opals. But the thing that I love about them, second to the fact that they are so colorful and that they're very, very, this is an individualistic stone right here. If you are a person who marches to the beat of your own drummer, you need to be wearing an opal. It's simple. That's it in the story. Because these are highly individual pieces. There are no two that are alike. But the thing that's really great about the Welo opals from Ethiopia is that they are not part of that sedimentary process. They're actually formed as part of a volcanic process. So they start out with a different geological process, and because of that, they have actually been drop tested, okay? So a regular opal next to a Welo opal, and the Welo opals will test stronger at every single turn. I love that. Now, opal is a porous material, and what does that mean? It means that it is naturally going to, over time, change color. It's going to bloom and blossom into a color that you and the opal create, and that will be it. Sometimes they turn more golden. Sometimes they have more of a purplish hue. I don't know. It's going to just depend. Because they're porous, they will, over time, absorb, skin oils and lotions and potions and those things that we all do. But that's the thing that I love about it, because it's like you and your opal just sort of bond together as one. So if you're already passionate about opals, write in and let me hear from you. If you've got gorgeous opals in your collection, I hope really and truly that you're out at the Shop LC VIP page and you posted some pictures of you wearing them. Over 6,300 people now and growing on the Shop LC VIP page, and it's full of collectors and connoisseurs and gemstone enthusiasts, and it's just a really great place to hang out with rockhound people, the people of the rockhound. I love it. Okay, we're going to get you started off. We're going to start off with bells and whistles and a little bit of big, okay? Because we had a bundle and save in the last item of the gold show, but this is going to be just the whole set. Yeah, you've got a set. Now, I want you to understand, when I say a set, okay, I mean a set, okay? Those are not pieces that sort of look like one another. They don't this one kind of goes with that one. These are sisters created from the same foundational design, and they look fabulous. Now, in the middle of the stones, you have, let's see, we'll look at that in a second, but total weight on these is 2.65 carats. So each one of these is going to be about 1.25 carats. And then you have the beautiful, just the tiniest little bit of pink around the edges, and those are rubellite tourmalines. Yes. And maybe I'll show you on the big screen here in just a little bit. Now, we have, what size do we have? We have, this is a 2-piece set, and we're going to have sizes from, 7. We have 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. The 20-inch chain is part of it. So we are starting you off with the opal supersize combo. Okay, that's crazy good. Now, the website price is $129, which is very conservative. Similar prices at retail might go for $600 or $700. And remember, you're looking at getting the set. So the ring in the size that you need and a lovely pendant that matches it. It's the same pattern, okay? $129.99 for the set, a 3-piece combo. You type in Live 25, and guess what? You see an instant savings. Your price goes down to $97.50. Okay, $97.50. So you just saved over $30. Then you have the budget pay option if you'd like, 4 budget pays, which brings your monthly payment down to $24.37. That's a steal. That is a steal and a deal. And you can see you've got a little bit of rubellite tourmalines here. Okay, so you've got the rubellite tourmalines on the shoulders. That means that you're also going to have the rubellite tourmalines on the bail of the pendant. But did you notice all this complicated, rich, luxurious, expensive to make filigree detail is showing up here? Because this is really pretty. And keep in mind, the base is sterling silver. Then you have gold and rhodium on top of that. So you get the combination of 3 amazing metals with 18 karat yellow gold and rhodium on top of the sterling silver. And when you turn these to the side, you're going to see that even the prongs vary because these are cabochons, so there's no facets. They're just round on the top. And so it takes a very skilled hand to set this stone, these cabochons in a prong style mounting. It's a very beautiful piece. You take home the whole set for $97.50. And if you want, if it helps, we're happy to help you out with that. $24.37 on your budget pay. Okay, it's a lovely piece. Let me bring in one more close up and show you what these look like compared to a penny. So something known versus something unknown sort of helps you see what it looks like. And I like using a penny because you can walk up to the mirror and go, oh, okay, it's about that big. Okay, so get yourself a jewelry shopping penny too, and we'll be speaking the same language. But I love that. Beautiful design. The addition of the rubellite tourmalines is really a game changer. It really adds so much beauty and elegance to the piece as well. All right, that's going to be shop 1. You type in shop 1 down below. You send that off. The Shop LC website will send you back a link. And when you type in shop 1, you're not buying it just yet. You're saying, tell me more. 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 All right, well done on that, everybody. If you're an October baby, let me hear from you. I'd love to give you a live stream shout out. Love to do that. And we don't have any October babies in here today. We have a September and a December and a February, so no October babies here. I have a friend though who refuses to call any stone a birthstone. She says, I'm not calling it a birthstone because then I feel like I only get one. She calls him the stone of the month, which is pretty smart if you stop and think about it. That's pretty smart. All right, coming up next, a beautiful pendant. This one is going to be shop 2. Now this has, this is called the Tear of Fire. 20 inches, 18 karat yellow gold vermeil on top of sterling silver. And we have about a dozen of these. So this is a don't miss it deal. It's really going to be amazing. Okay. The Tear of Fire will be shop 2. And I'm looking. Oh, is this it? Nope. Let's see. Okay, I'm looking for that one pendant, and I'm not seeing it. What happened? I missed it. Let's see. This is going to be the multi that's coming up. Let's see. It's that one with the yellow and the white. So hold on just a second. We're looking for it. Now, it's going to match this. This is the one we just did. Oh, and these are coming up next. It'll look like this with yellow. Here, take this one, okay? And I'll show off some of the upcoming pieces. We're going to find it for you. Now, let me show you some really cool things that are coming up. First of all, this is unusual. We have one gentleman's ring in the collection, and that's coming up. And I don't know if you can tell on the screen on the phone, but this one, oh yeah, that's it. This one is faceted. Tyler, he's getting good. Look at the play of color in that, okay? And that's the thing about Welo Opals. A lot of times, you don't see play of color. You just see a white background, okay? And play of color, that's the juice. That's what you're paying for. If you're not getting any play of color, I just say keep on walking. Walk on by. All right, here we go. Now, this is really cool because I'm going to show you. So this is going to be shop 2, and we're going to do the earrings as shop 3. Okay, so these are separate. So we'll get to these in a minute, but I want to give you a little preview that those are coming up, okay? So we have 48 of the pendant chain combo, but we only have about 32 of the earrings. Okay, so I wanted you to get a heads up. Now, this will say DeJoy on the back, all right? And if you look at a lot of the pieces in that we have now, DeJoy is another one of our specific lines, and it's got a particular set of characteristics. The most important characteristic is that it has a D printed on it. And that's a big deal. It's not D for big deal. It's D for DeJoy. So in the past, we would just stamp the word DeJoy, but you see in the middle, you've got a beautiful little D right there in the background, okay? Now, the opal is going to be 9x6. Then you're going to have moissanites on that pendant, and that is fiery gorgeous. Yellow sapphires, as a matter of fact, and moissanite. Now, moissanite is 2.5 times more dispersive. Dispersion is the gem geeky word that we use for something that's just been normally called fire. Moissanite, any gemstone will take in light, passes through, and then when the light leaves that gemstone, it has to have a particular set of criteria in order to be at the right place to leave. It's like walking through the fun house at the fair. and you're trying to find the right door, light has to find the right door for it to leave that stone. If it doesn't find the right door, it bounces around. In the meantime, you see beautiful rainbow flashes of color. And that's what makes moissanite so different. Now, it's really super affordable here at Shop LC, and it makes a great in place of diamond. And it also helps us give you great value because we can do these with beautiful 2.5 times more dispersion and a great price. Now, the pendant itself with the chain included is at $129.99 on the Shop LC website, okay? That means you type in Live 25, you save $19.50. It gets it all the way down to $97.50, and then your budget pay is $19.50. $19.50. I think I said that backwards. $129. You type in Live 25, it goes to $97.50. You divide that into 5 easy payments, and it goes down to $19.50 on a budget pay. There is not a person alive who will look at this and think that you brought that home for less than $100. It does not have that look, that feel, that personality at all. It's regal, it's luxurious, it's rich, and it's just beautifully put together. All of your yellow sapphires. And look how rich they look in that yellow gold. All of those gorgeous moissanites. And you can see that the setting gives you maximum twinkle and movement on the light. So they really do just sort of explode with light and color. And then there she is, the queen of mysterious, the Willow Opal in the center. All right, this one is shop 2. Get them while you can, my friends. The price is good for 48 hours. And by the way, we're doing a brand new holiday thank you. The tickets are back. Golden ticket, you get $150 off on a future purchase when you spend $500 or more. You get $35 off a future purchase when you spend $100 or more. You get $20 off of a future purchase when you spend $50 or more. So lots and lots of savings in this game for you today, my friends. 20-inch chain is included, all right? So that one is going to be shop 2. Now, I'm going to put these together on the stand because we're going to do the matching earrings next. And the matching earrings actually have more carat weight because remember, they're 2 earrings. Now, the pattern is the same, but you can see that for the sake of symmetry, the earrings are just a bit scaled down. All right. And let's see, this is actually going to measure about 1.5 inches top to bottom. Okay. So a really beautiful size. The sweet spot for a dangle on an earring is anywhere from 1 inch to 2 inches. And so this definitely fits in. And you can see that they have a beautiful look and feel, but at the same time, they're not too big. So lots and lots and lots of wearability here. Okay, beautiful. Listen, if you're planning the holiday get-togethers and the holiday events and you're looking through and you're saying, you know what, I just don't want to do a new dress. My little black dress is good to me. I look good in it, and I like her too. Then refresh that beautiful dress with a gorgeous set of jewelry. Beautiful. I mean, you'd pay a lot more than this for jewelry, for a dress, for a little black dress, because this is the holiday season. Gosh, if it's got one piece of sparkle on it, it's cha-ching, just crazy. Nobody's gonna mind if you just refresh the accessories. You'll look fabulous. Now, let's talk money. Everyday price on these is $139. Again, they're a little bit of a bigger carat weight. This is a carat 80. The pendant is a carat 30. So you're a full half carat more total weight in the earrings. And you have 18 karat yellow gold vermeil on those as well. They match the pendant to perfection. They are exactly the same silhouette. And that reminds me, do we have a bundle and save? Do we?
Yes.
Okay, now, wait. There's a ring that goes with this?
I don't know if we have the ring that goes with it.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna throw in the ring. Okay.
So we do. Yes.
Okay. So we'll just make the ring shop 4. How about that? Can we do that?
We'll keep it at shop 16.
Okay.
But when they search this up, either the necklace or the earrings or the ring, it'll automatically bring up the bundle for them. So just the earrings themselves will be around $104 with that Shop Live 25 code.
Okay.
And then the bundle itself will be...
Okay. The ring and the earring are going to be the same price at $129. So that means your budget pay, the budget pay on each of those, the ring or the pendant, is $19.50. So the budget pay on the pendant and the earring is $19.50, less than a $20 bill. Where do you get this kind of value for $20? You don't. This is the only place I know of. So this is going to be shop 16. All right. Can you do it at shop 16?
We're not there yet, but they will be able to shop it later, yes.
Okay, well, you can go ahead and shop it now because you'll get the bundle and save.
Yes,
we'll revisit
so when they
it
look
when
at
we get there. Okay.
either the items, it'll automatically have the bundle. It'll have the price, so they'll have the Live 25 when they input their code, plus the extra 10% on the bundle. So just savings.
Galore. Savings galore. Okay, thank you, Tyler. All right, so we'll revisit the whole bundle thing in a little bit, but it's already bundled on the website right now. So you don't even have to know the number of the ring. You just go, yes, I want the bundle. And let me put this on for you. I love leverbacks.
And make sure you use your Live 25 code.
Yes. So $129, and then the earrings are $139 because there's a little bit more carat weight there, so definitely worth it. But you bundle, if you buy the bundle, let's see. If you buy them all individually, they're $399. Okay, so I'm going to round up a couple pennies. It would be $400. Okay, if you buy them all, and that's the pendant and the ring and another pendant chain combo and the earrings and the ring. So if you buy the whole set, you're at $400. That's already a great deal at $400. But then you take off the bundle and save. What? Okay, you bundle and save, and it goes down to $339. $339. All right. Then you type in Live 25 and it goes to $255. For all three. $255? Are you kidding me? Moissanite, white sapphires, Welo Opals. Then you divide that by 5 budget pays, and for $51. Tyler, have you ever seen a deal like this?
I have not. And for 3 beautiful items at that price, it's insane.
Honestly. Wow. It is insanity. It is. It really is. You can wear them together or separate. You want the whole look. You really have to walk into a place and own that room. You're the mother of the bride. You are the bride. I mean, this would be fantastic for a wedding set. It doesn't really matter. I mean, any scenario you can dream up will look absolutely gorgeous with these. And it's sterling silver on the base and then 18 karat vermeil. I mean, it just looks so luxurious. I cannot believe that you get all 3 of these for 5 payments of $51. It does not have that look, that personality, that feel. These look uber chic. They are uber rich.
And the gem is just stunning.
Yeah, absolutely. They are totally gorgeous. Really, really beautiful. And you know what? When you have Welo Opals, when you have a phenomenal gemstone like an opal, that's a big challenge. You have to go through stones after stones after stones because the play of color and the body color can have a slight variation. The stone sorting team has really done an amazing job on putting together an entire suite of things that will look fabulous when you wear them, okay? So think about the bundle and say, no, just do the bundle and say, just do it. I mean, that's crazy good. You get all 3 pieces for $255, and the budget pay on them is now down to $51 with the bundle and save. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, the pendant is shop 2. The earrings are shop 3. We'll revisit the earring, which is shop 16. It hasn't been loaded yet, but if you type in 2 or 3, you're already going to have access to the ring, so it really doesn't matter. All right, my friends. Wow. Okay, you see why I love opals. You get a lot of bang for the buck at Shop LC, but when you're talking about a phenomenal gemstone that has play of color like an opal, all bets are off. I mean, I have seen our team literally spend hours just sorting through things, going to gem shows and literally just taking over a collection and making sure that we sift and sort and pick and choose the pieces that we bring home. It's not an easy task. It requires a lot of dedication, and you have to have a very keen sense of color grading and color sorting as well. All right, everybody. Oh, man, I'm so glad you got in on that. What a great deal. Okay, and look for the D, which is DeJoy, on the back of them to tell you that they're Shop LC original, so I love that. Or it may just say the word D''Joy, DeJoy. All right, coming up next, Shop 4 and Shop 5, and it's possible that we have another bundle and save going on here. But this is a big deal because there is a lot of amazing color on these pieces. This is multi-sapphire. This is called the Celestial Carnival Ring, and it's rhodium on top of sterling silver. Now, when you're talking about multicolor sapphires, you have lots and lots of choices in the color palette. And again, all pink sapphires are not the same color. All purples or greens or oranges are not the same color. All pinks are not the same color. Heck, there's even 5 or 6 shades just in blues, for goodness sakes. Now, this one is to Joy. It has 6 reviews with an average of 4.5 stars, so very well received. This one is going to say to Joy stamped in the band. The center opal is substantial. I mean, this opal is big. All right, let's talk savings while I give you the deal here. $179.99 at the Shop LC website, and that's a steal. I mean, that opal is huge. You've got over 5 carats of pure gemstone weight here, and it is a very, very luxe experience. Set in sterling silver, and the band has a beautiful taper on the back. So that is your little hint that these are beautifully situated so that they fit so nicely on the hand. That spot where your finger meets your palm, that can give you some trouble when it comes to wearing pieces. But this has a very strong, slender band, so it fits beautifully. It doesn't pinch, it doesn't bind, it's not too wide. It's very, very Goldilocks. All right, everyday price on this one is $179. You type in live 25 and you want just this piece, it goes down to $135, which means your budget pay goes to $27. But Jenny, do it. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're out there. Let me know if you have opals or if you're an October baby. I'd love to give you a shout out. The opal, all right, is going to be about 2.25 carats. So big deal on the opal. But here's the deal. Are we bundling and saving?
We are, yes.
Now, I noticed that there are earrings that go with this, and we don't have the earrings here for you to see, but you'll see a full view. You'll see many, many beautiful views on those at shoplc.com, and they look just gorgeous.
Do have the necklace.
Yeah. So this is going to be shop 4 and shop 5, okay? So the ring is going to be shop 4. This is going to be shop 5. So this is $179, and this is $179 because they're matching pieces. They're the same. So you have the same carat weight, the same footprint. These are really, really just perfectly matched. But here's the thing. The earrings are heavier, so substantial weight in the earrings. And they're waiting for you in the bundle and save. I don't have them. Excuse me. I don't have the hiccups. I don't have them here in the show to show you. But you'll see a wonderful shot of them on the web. The earrings are $249. And if you bundle and save, before you even do anything, you're at how much? 3?
So with the live 25 for just the ring or the pendant, we'll give it to them for $135, which is a steal.
That's a steal.
And then together with basically the 180, it goes from the $123.98, and then with that live 25 code on top of that extra 10% for the bundle, you'll get it for $242 for both items. Okay,
now if you just want these 2 pieces, okay, this is shop 3 and shop 4. Shop 4 and shop 5, I'm sorry. 4 and 5. 4 is the ring, 5 is the pendant. So if you want just those 2, now you've got $242. But there are earrings behind the scenes as well. So if you do the whole thing and you get the matching set,
would you like that calculation?
Yeah, we'll be at $859. Just regular price. But Tyler's crunching some numbers back there. And I mean,
we got to give you the best deals.
Yeah, absolutely. So it goes down to $669. Okay. Wow. No, that's not right. $660. Is that right?
So for all 3 bundle items, it'll go down to $388.
Wow.
With that live 25 plus the 10% code for the bundle. That's almost the same price as just the ring and the pendant. So you might as well get all 3 pieces, just beautiful set together.
Okay, I think
it's a steal.
So it would be 501 divided by 5, right?
The 518.
518. Wow. Oh, thank you. Okay. 518.
And then we do the 25% off. The 10% is already calculated, and then I did the 5 monthly payments. So over 5 months, they would pay $77 a month for
518.
all 3 of these items.
So you save another $129. So you save 10% for the bundle and save, which gets it from $669 to $518. Then you take off another 25, another $129.50. My goodness, that is too good to pass up. That is too good to pass up. It gets you down to $388. I cannot believe that number. That is so affordable. And then you divide that by 5, and it's $77. Wow. And now I apologize. I don't have the earrings. I didn't know that the earrings were part of it. I just saw them on the website, but they're on the website. You can get all 3 pieces for $77.70. Go just type in shop 4 or shop 5, hit send, and get yourself over to the Shop LC website so you get these before they're gone. We only have 45. We only have 45 of the rings, and we only have 41 of the pendants. It is an incredible, incredible deal that you really should think about, especially at this time of the year when you want to make an impression. You want to give something a little bit nicer. You know, many people only do gifts at this time of the year. You know, big gifts, and I think of jewelry as a big gift. Honestly, I mean that's a big deal. So if this is your time to pick out that beautiful piece for that beautiful person, or maybe it's from you, for you, to you, that's okay too, because these deals are so affordable. $78. 5 payments of $78, and it is amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. So come on in and grab these while you can. I can't believe that. That's crazy. And they're sapphires. We're not talking about Swarovski crystal or color glass or anything. We're talking about earth mine gemstones, and they are so vibrant and so gorgeous. You still have a 30-day money back guarantee. This bundle and save is on the website, but the extra 25% on top of the bundle and save is only good for 48 hours. So you gotta hustle. You gotta hurry. Gotta get over there. Go, 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 go.
Don't miss out.
How many pairs of the earrings do we have? Can you tell? We'll see. Let's see. I keep running those numbers. I mean, that is incredible. That is really, really, really amazing. That is so good. Okay. All right, we're going to be moving on because we've got
if they call that personal shopper number, I'll throw it up on the screen again.
Okay.
They'll have their own personal helper. That will
Great.
go through everything.
That's a good point. Okay, 888.
The best deals, everything.
We'll let the personal shopper check the inventory, okay? 888-835-2237. All right, my friends. I keep running the numbers, and it comes up $77 every time. I feel like, I feel like Macaulay Culkin, and I'm home alone. That is such a... Okay, I'm just going to stop running the numbers because the numbers are right. And at $388, if that's all you buy today, at $388, you still get the $35 bounce back on top of that, good for a future purchase. I mean, that's amazing. Guys, welcome to Shop LC. We're just different, y'all. We're just different here at Shop LC. We just do things way different, way good, way wonderful. So, personal shoppers, 888-835-2237. I promise you, they will help you figure out just an amazing deal, a truly amazing deal. So, thank you all for coming in on these. Okay. Oof. Sorry about that, Tyler. I'm blown away. I've been doing this for almost 15 years now with Shop LC, and what it really amazes me is that it still amazes me. You know, it seriously never gets old.
Just how good a deals we are giving.
I'm telling you, that is true. I've had people that write in during the nighttime shows, and they'll say, "Gosh, you talk a lot," or "Man, you do get paid by the word. What's going on?" And I'm like, I'm a teacher at heart. I'm a thrifty shopper at heart, and well, for too many years, I know many people out there. I just felt like, well, I'm just never going to own jewelry. It's just not for me. It's just not something I'll ever be able to afford. But affordability here is really, it's very fluid. I mean, we really do try to give everybody a full measure and value of wonderful experience, no matter what your price point is. We just want you to enjoy these pieces because you know what, jewelry, even if it's just something for you, for yourself, it's more than just the pieces and the parts. We're somehow connected. If you think about it, Tyler, if you look back through history, you look back through cultures, and cultures have something that looks like art, right? Even before there was written language. So we have storytelling. Then there's art. You think about ancient caves with drawings and that kind of thing. Egyptian hieroglyphics. You look at paintings that have been done throughout. And then you look at things like food. Every culture throughout time has had something that resembled bread, whether it was raised bread or flat bread. Somebody's got bread. So we've got fermented beverages. So it's a beer or a wine or it's a yogurt. All those things are fermented. And then we've got jewelry. We have objects of adornment and gifts of passion. And that's what these are. Everything tells a story. These are the story markers and the milestones. Maybe you got a promotion. Maybe you've been walking, your 7,500 steps and you're starting to see that your body is changing and you feel better and you have more energy, whatever it is. Maybe you've recently inherited something from somebody. You inherited a little money and you're going to buy a treasured memento to remember that person. Doesn't matter. I mean, I really believe it. I know that probably sounds crazy, but I really believe they're little time capsules. I really do believe that. So anyway, okay. You let me know. Okay. You let me know how you feel about it, because obviously I've spent way too much time now telling you how I feel about it. All right. This one is going to be shop 6. Okay. So shop 6. And again, hats off.
Shop 4.
Oh, shop 4?
Mm-hmm. And then our shop 5 will be that necklace, that matching beautiful necklace.
Oh, okay. Okay. So let's see. So did we put in the sapphire opal necklace, or we didn't put that one in?
We went over it with the ring, so
with the
can skip to shop 6 as well.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So this one is going to be shop 5 now. Shop 4. Shop 4. Okay.
That's shop 4, and then the pendant is the shop 5.
Okay.
They can look up the shop 4, and they can view both the ring, the pendant necklace, and the earrings together.
Got it. So I love that Tyler's putting those together. So he helps you see them all at the same time. That's very good. Thank you, Tyler. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So this one is shop 4. And again, beautiful designs. You look at a piece like that and it just looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay. We're going to do that in a second. But right now, this one is shop 5. Okay. And it's the matching piece. We just had the ring that matched it. And that bundle and save is waiting for you. The earrings, which I don't have a sample of, but they are completely visible on the website. So if you want to do the bundle and save, you can get that same bundle and save if you type in shop 4 or this pendant now, shop 5. 20-inch sterling silver chain with a lobster claw clasp is 100% included. So we've covered all the bases for you. The mounting is sterling silver with rhodium, and the size of that opal, and then the layers of color around that opal. Opal has what we call play of color. And so when light goes through opal, it hits all of those, it hits the little colorful spheres in there, and it breaks up light into kind of the rainbow effect. But when you look at that rainbow effect, and then you surround that rainbow effect with rainbows of color, I think you even see more of that play of color in the opal. It's just so smart. And you know what? Most regular retailers aren't going to bring you a piece like this. You know why? It's too risky. These are very colorful. They're very different. They're very bright. Our design team has hundreds of years of experience, and I've had the privilege of being in their office, in our home office in Jaipur, India, and it's like walking into an art gallery. It's just, you can literally feel the creativity pulsing through the room. They have storyboards on the wall, and they know what stones they're working with, and this parcel is coming, and they're sketching things with colored pencils, and they're using artist supplies, and it's amazing. Because then I got to go down to the casting room, and some of the very designs that they were working on were now in the final production phases, and still that sketch was there, making sure that the end piece was rendered according to the artist's original design. It's a very meticulous process, and to think that we can do every single step along the way is amazing. And it's what brings you such a good price every single time, because we don't have to send out for a designer. We don't have to send out for a casting team or a stone setting team or a polishing team. We do those steps in-house, and that means you save a lot of money along the way. It's a wonderful thing. Okay, this one is going to be shop 5. If you want it by itself, your budget pay is going to be $27. But please, before you say no, just say maybe, and just say, well, let me take a look and check it out. Because the deal on all of these is just tremendous. I mean, it is really tremendous. All right, shop 4 and shop 5, and we're going to be moving on. But gosh, thank you so much for getting in on these. These are just incredible, beautiful treasures and wonderful pieces to add to your collection. They're so surprising. Treat these like pearls when you're wearing them, because they are porous materials. And what does that mean? You put them on last after you've finished your hair, you got your lip color on, you've got your cuticles all ready to go, and you put on your hand lotion. Then you put on your opals. When you get home, just simply wipe them down with a microfiber cloth. Just simply wipe off as much of the oils and things as you can and put them in a box, okay? And just know that over time, the color in your opal will bloom and it will become your own unique opal. So I love that. I love it. Okay, speaking of all around color, this one is going to be Shop 6, and I am back online now, Tyler. I got you. Shop 6. And this is also in yellow gold vermeil on top of sterling silver. It needs to be, that word vermeil is a very important thing, because if it's not sterling underneath, it's not vermeil. So the combination of sterling silver and gold on top, that's the only thing that can be called true vermeil. Anything else is just plated or layered or any of those other words, but it's not vermeil. Now, this one, it's just Lynette, that one. Nice to have you out there. Turber66, thank y'all so much for joining us. I love it that you're joining us. And what a great show, man. All opals and opals and opals. Now, this is 18 karat yellow gold. I'm a big fan of yellow gold and opals. For me, there's just something about it. You're also going to notice that this will have the DeJoy logo in the bottom. It will say D''Joy. And you'll notice that every bit of the undergallery and every bit of this is 100% plated in 18 karat yellow gold. It's very, very rich. Now you have Ceylon sapphires. Is this a Giuseppe Perez? No, it's not. Okay, Ceylon sapphires, 22. Okay. And you also have round zircons. Now the zircons are actually going to be chocolate zircons. So you've got beautiful color on this. And that wonderful sort of coffee and cream color is what you get out of zircons. If you are a fan of the chocolate diamonds, you're going to love these, because zircon is very similar to diamond. It's got a very high refractive index, which tells you it's going to sparkle a lot, but it's also doubly refractive. So it's got a little extra bling bling that diamond doesn't necessarily have, but the colors on these are easily as saturated as a C7 champagne diamond. There's a very big richness to these that you just can't not see. And they're gorgeous. Beautiful sort of vintage, almost kind of a 1920s kind of look and feel with their concentric layers around the oval of the center stone. But the opal in the center is a beautiful color as well. All right, let's talk about dollars. Let's talk about saving some dollars and collecting some opals. Your price any day of the week at Shop LC is going to be $299. I have no problem with that at all. But for the next 48 hours, because you know where to shop on the live stream, you're going to type in live 25 and you're going to save 25%. That means it goes from $299 to $225. So it goes from $300 to $225. You saved 75 smackaroos. That's serious savings, okay? And this is not a tiny mounting. Take a look at this. That one's built to be an everyday driver. Look at how substantial that is. There's a lot of metal in there. That means lots and lots of happy occasions, lots of events, lots of wearability. I love it. Okay, so it gets down to $225, which means your budget pay is $45. Yeah, $45. That's a deal. If you've never seen chocolate zircon, and again, that's an obscure material, a lot of retailers, big retailers, they just don't have time to do that. They just are looking for cookie cutter, quick return, wash, rinse, repeat. You are dealing with the design powerhouse at Shop LC. This is the absolute opposite of wash, rinse, and repeat. We've got the standards. We've got the classics. We've got many beautiful solitaires and 3-stone rings and all of those recognizable silhouettes. And it's important to own those. But it's also important to let your personality shine through your accessories. And this is a great way to do it. You know how well this is designed? By looking at it on the hand. You can see that it's beautifully balanced. It's not wonky or wobbly. The balance to it is great. It doesn't wonk around or roll around. It's a lovely, gorgeous piece that looks good on you, and it allows you to look your best. It really does. All right, $45. That gets it home in just a few days, and it gets you the 30-day happiness guarantee, that money-back guarantee on there as well, a big 30-day window. So lots of looking time. So grab that if you want to. And remember, we can do the bill to ship to. Personal shoppers can help you out with that. That's going to be 888-835-2237. Last look and final call on this one. It's Shop 6. Oh, we have a dozen of those. Okay. Oof, we have a dozen of those. And when you get back to the Shop LC website, there is, this one has chocolate zircon. Okay, let's see. Can you click the second option? Because there's some other side stone options on this as well. So one has, one is going to have Welo Opal and Rubellite, okay, and then one has, with Saphirite Garnet. That's got green around it. Oh, wow, look at that. So look at the other color options. So one has Ceylon, the blue sapphires, one has Rubellite, and one has chrome diopside. Oh, no, Saphirite Garnet. Oh, Saphirite Garnet! Okay, we just lost the screen on my left. So it looks like it's reloading.
Yeah, it's reloading.
Oh, okay, it's reloading. Okay. All right, my friends, thank you all so much for joining us. We're bringing you an amazing set of opal jewelry today on the live stream. The way that you access these pieces is you just simply type in the number. You'll see it at the top of your screen. The piece that we're doing now is Shop 6. And if you type in Shop 6 in the chat below and send it off to the Shop LC website, it'll send you back a link to the particular piece that we're looking at right then and there. And when you get to the website, you'll see a complete photo album of the piece itself. You'll see sizes and measurements. You'll see an in-depth description of the stones. How many? What are their sizes? You'll see every little detail. Probably when you're looking at these on the Shop LC website, unless you're really good with the jeweler's loop, you see a level of detail in the photo albums for each of these pieces that you would never see otherwise. And I mean that 1,000%. I'm a person who wears glasses all the time, and I love the pictures because especially you can enlarge them, so you can really get a really, really, really close look at how things are made. And when you get this home, it won't be a new piece of jewelry. It'll be an old friend already. Yeah. Now, we only have the rings in the show today, but I will tell you, and I'm going to invite you to go back and type in Shop 6 because there are matching pieces waiting for you as a buy all. So yeah, as a bundle and save. So you could go back and bundle and save on these and get matching pieces. So don't wait around on those. Just come on in because they're really, really beautiful. All right. The low stock warning is showing on the website, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. And so wearable. A lot of times in the past I would look at a piece and go, I'm not going to be able to wear that. But the wearability factor is built in. And you know why? Because there's not a celebrity endorsement for this. This is designed by people who are, they come in just like you and me. They work, they do their job, they go home. So this is just, this is putting the mystery back into you and the owner and the piece of it. It's not making it a must-have piece because some, celebrity somewhere told you that you had to own it or you have to wear it or it's the thing of the moment.
It's just lovers of jewelry.
Yeah, these are forever pieces, and I mean that 100%. These are forever pieces. Okay, are we ready? We're going to move on to the next one. Now, this is the only gentleman's ring we have in the show. What was that?
I said, all right.
All righty. Yep. And this one actually has the D in the bottom. And I'll see if I can show it to you. But this, did you try this one on?
Me?
Yeah.
I have not.
Do you want to?
We'll see if it fits.
Okay. You just hold it like that. Let's see. Oh, that's nice.
I don't know how well you can see it in there, but...
Well, let's see. Can I move your hand?
Of course.
Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh, that looks good. I love that.
It's lightweight, too, and it feels comfortable.
Does it feel like you can wear it for a long time?
It does. It's comfortable. So it has the weight on the top, but the band around it is very comfortable.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm going to wear your... Yeah, okay, come this way. Perfect, yeah. But it's nice, and it's got this picture frame. We call that a bezel, so that holds it in. And then this design, this is our interpretation of a very big design house that's done by an Italian designer. So these lugs on the side give it a little bit of extra elevation. So gentlemen, there are a lot of guys out there in the audience that love to get dressed up too, and this is party season.
It is. So, this is something I'd wear. It could match a good suit.
Yes.
It would look lovely.
Absolutely. And ladies, listen, I wear a size 9, okay? So I have things like this in my collection as well because they're so different. There's something really so chic about something that's designed for a gentleman because it tends to be a little bit more angular, a little bit more edgy. But that's part of making it sturdy and wearable as well. So I love that. If you wanted to wear that on a pointer finger, man, that's a statement piece. Oh, look at this opal. It's actually faceted. Look at that. You get the play of color plus the sparkle on this as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is great. This is great. But just really fantastic. Now, this is going to say DeJoy in the band, but I'm pretty sure that it's got a D. Yeah, it also has a D. So if you look under the back right there in the middle, I'm going to try and show you. I don't know if I can, but it's got a little D that's actually built into the undergallery. And that undergallery is an important part, especially for a gentleman's ring, because it gives you comfort and stability, and it increases the longevity of the piece itself. But let me tell you a little secret about opals. Opals are usually cut with no facets because they have this play of color phenomenon, so they're very visually busy and beautiful on their own. Single color gemstones, whatever color, white, pink, diamond, sapphires, pick your stone, savarite, diopside, pick your stone, okay? You have to have those facets to add the sparkle because that's where light starts to interact with the stone on a different level. But Welo Opal has a phenomenon from the inside out. And that's why we call this precious opal, because it has a thing called play of color. So it's really, really gorgeous, but just beautiful. And normally, let me just show you this side by side, okay? Normally,
Frank says he likes your hair color. That
Frank!
You are looking beautiful.
Oh, Frank, thank you. Frank and I have been friends for a long time. So you are just always so sweet. Thank you so much. I just love getting your notes. Thank you so much. And it got a little darker this time. I feel like I'm sort of in my cherry Dr. Pepper phase now. I don't know. Anyway, this has play of color, but you can see it's a dome, right? So it's got that little rounded top. This is actually faceted, so it's flat on top, just like a sapphire or any other faceted stone. But here's the secret. And this is where it gets really risky business, okay? You can take a piece of opal that's absolutely jam-packed with fire and color, and you have to, if you're going to facet those pieces, you really only want to facet the good stuff. Now, if it breaks during faceting, it doesn't survive the polishing process, because remember, these facets are applied by hand with a person holding those stones against a fast-moving polishing wheel so that they make all those facet junctions add up. I don't know about you, but I can't draw a stick person, okay? So the thought of holding a gemstone against a, how many RPM spinning faceting wheel just blows my mind. It really does. I don't know, Frank, you might think about it, okay, because it's a very handsome piece. I'm just saying. Now, normally, Shop LC price is $299. If I saw this at retail for $1,400, $1,500, $1,600, maybe even more, honestly, because you're talking about a top-tier opal here, my friends. But we're starting out with a suggested retail of, we're usually somewhere in the middle, so $1,500. That's believable, okay? That's doable. But Shop LC, buying it direct, manufacturing it direct, you're basically buying it from the manufacturer. Our everyday price is $299. Now, figure in your live stream savings, which is 25%, and guess what? Your price goes down to $220, $225. So it's $300. It goes down to $225. 5 budget pays if you want. It goes down to $45, and you still have a big 30-day money-back guarantee. And you know what else you have? We've signed these pieces on the inside, okay? We've signed this piece with the signature logo D now on the DeJoy pieces. We don't build DeJoy pieces for any other company, any other distributor, any other jewelry company. When you get your hands on a Shop LC piece that's labeled DeJoy, it's a Shop LC exclusive. So you've got that going for you, and I love that. I love that, like any master of their craft, the artist has signed their work, and you're getting an original. Now, the $45 payment is 5 payments, and that price is good for 48 hours. So, as my granny would say, get a move on, okay? Get a move on. So, I forgot to give you the opal disclaimer. Sorry, Tyler. I love opals. I love opals. And they come, if you've not experienced Salamanca fire opals or, Mexican fire opals, they're gorgeous. They're this amazing bright color, orange. But personal shoppers can help you out, okay? 888-835-2237. And seriously, just enjoy, enjoy these pieces, because that's what they're designed to do. But this mounting, that's a lot of And gentlemen, if you're a sharp dresser anyway, you know how important it is to accessorize. But for those of you who only get dressed up every once in a while, this is a beautiful piece. You need one solid go-to piece. This one is great. If you just take this out and wear it 4 times a year, if this is your weddings, anniversaries, big parties, big event piece, and you only wear this occasionally, why would you spend $1,500, $1,600, $2,000 when you have 5 payments of $45? So this method works for frequent wearers and occasional wearers because the price is such a great deal. Okay, that's the only gents ring we have. We are going to move on, I promise now. I'm not going to go back. That one is Shop 7. So check that out at shoplc.com. And are we on Facebook right now? Facebook?
We are, yes.
Instagram?
Yes, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Facebook, Instagram, and the YouTube. Okay. All right. Thank you all so much for joining us. My name is Becky Booker. I've been here a long time. I've been a person who has been absolutely captivated by rocks and minerals and leaves. And, I had a rock collection as a kid. I had a leaf collection as a kid. I had a bug collection as a kid. So to be able to, grow up and share a certain level of, I don't know, silly passion, I guess you would say, with you out there in the audience is just one of the biggest blessings in my whole life. So thank you so much for indulging me. If anything else, just thank you so much.
We love having you.
I just think it's fun to be here too. So thank you, Tyler. You're doing a great job. Send Tyler some love. He's doing great. He's absolutely, he's a keeper and he's just doing absolutely great. And I wish you could see what the producer has to do. I mean, I've got 2 big screens in front of me here. He's running how many laptops? 3 now?
3, yes.
3, only 3. Only 3. And just doing a fine job. Just really doing great. And he's doing all the math for me too. So that's great. Okay. Another piece. This one is called the Glacial Fire Ring. I love it. You think glacier, you think icy, you think super cold, right? Well, look at this one. And this is a challenging cut. How many times have you seen a trillion cut faceted opal? Like right now, and that's it? Probably. Because I don't know another company that will give you an opportunity to own a cut on a stone that combine those two together, and it is risky, risky, risky. I mean, but it's just the execution. I've been staring at this. You probably noticed me staring off to the side over here. I have been staring at this since the beginning of the show because there is just something so mesmerizing about it. You get the play of color from the opals. I see a lot of people posting pictures now, like Northern Lights pictures. I have a friend down in Tennessee, and she's posting pictures of all kinds of lights. Her night sky is just lighting up with what looks like, Aurora Borealis lights. And it looks like a night sky filled with fire. They're just gorgeous. Now, the Welo Opal is a carat 84, and it is a calibrated size, which means all of the sizes are symmetrical. So those are going to be about 7 or 8 millimeters, I think, on the size. Can you show me the top of the detail for the opal, please? Let's see. Minimal carat wax setting type, 34. A little bit further up. Okay, let's see. Further down then. Let me see. I'm looking. Well, a little bit further down. Okay, moissanite. Well, I'm going to say it's probably an 8 millimeter. That's going to be the size of the moissanite. So the moissanites are 1 to 2 millimeters. And, 10 millimeters. I was wrong. That's a big number. I was looking for 8. I did not expect 10. So we definitely overachieved on this one. 10 millimeters. But it's not just a trillion cut symmetrical 10 millimeters. It's a trillion cut, top quality, faceted piece, my darlings. Okay, it's faceted. And again, a design that I do not know any other company in the Great Lone Star State, in the lower 48. I don't know anybody else that takes the time or just has the pure patience to do this, because this is one of those things that requires diligence. You've got to find the right rough. You have to have the right gemstone cutters. Not everybody can do this cut. This is not a rookie faceting job. This is top quality, somebody who knows how to place the facets. And there's a method to the madness. This is not a mosaic. This is a jigsaw puzzle, and every single piece of that puzzle has to fit together or it doesn't work. One piece out of line, one facet, not the right symmetry, and the whole thing is done. Changes the whole personality. All right, let's look at it. Now you have moisanites here as well, but there's just something so gorgeous about it. Now I looked at this earlier and I thought I know a lot of gals are looking for an alternative kind of bridal set. But Tyler, I mean, I know you're a young guy and I don't think you're married.
I'm not.
Okay, you heard it here first. But doesn't this kind of look like an engagement ring? I mean, what do you think? Kind of does.
I mean, I personally was in Alaska and I love the Aurora Borealis. So to me, this would be a beautiful engagement ring. Proposing and just having such a beautiful gemstone,
my gosh. Yeah.
Just to give that to someone,
they're so gorgeous.
It would be the greatest thing ever.
It really, you gave me goosebumps, Tyler. Look at you. First day, you already turned me into a big old goosebump. Good job, sir. Good job. All right, this one is shop 8. Now, are there any bundle and saves on this one? I think this is a solo piece. I don't think there are any matching pieces, but you can ask the personal shopping team. And I don't know. Just have fun, really and truly. Please just have fun with these. All right. This one is going to be shop 8. All right. So that's waiting for you. We only have 11 pieces altogether. And the normal price is $349. And again, that budget pay with the live 25 savings, it goes down to $52.50. So it's a really fantastic deal. And the mountings always really do impress me and sort of take my breath away because you've got a lot of substance in those. Okay. A lot of substance. So beautiful. But it really does sort of have kind of an engagement ring vibe, but it looks great on the right hand as well. So not necessarily bridal, but if you wanted to do it that way and have sort of a traditional-ish vibe, it would definitely work for that. All right, my friends. I want to tell you that you are tuned in and tapped in and turned on to one of the biggest jewelry manufacturers in the world, okay? And you would not believe it, but we are about, I want to say we're still about 4,500 people in our community on a global basis. So that's huge. And also, you might not realize it, but every time you buy something from Shop LC, every single time, your purchase, whether you know it or not, your purchase feeds a hungry kiddo. We partner with an amazing organization there in Jaipur called Akshaya Patra. And between our U.S. audience, two shopping channel audiences in the UK now, and one in Germany, our audiences have given us the privilege of donating over 100 million meals. I think it's up to like 107 million or something like that now, and it's growing really quickly. Akshaya Patra delivers about 50,000 meals a day in that area. They're all nutritionally sound. They make everything from scratch. I have been in that kitchen. They have cooking vessels that are the size of a small hot tub. Yeah, a 4-person hot tub, except they're making delicious, nutritious meals. They make their own chapati, which is kind of like a pita bread or a tortilla, whole wheat every single day. And they have this huge conveyor belt that's bigger. It looks like a newspaper printing press. And they just roll out. They are flame baked, and they're just absolutely beautiful. Now, that program, you don't have to round up. You didn't round up or chip in anything extra. That is written in ink in our corporate plan. And we feel like as long as we're successful, it's our duty to give back. And we do that through the Akshaya Patra Foundation and No Kid Hungry here in the U.S. So thank you. So you didn't even know it, but you did something good if you just picked up one of those. Okay. And that never changes. Things can be on sale. We can be in the middle of clearance. That changes. One piece out the door, one meal provided. It's a wonderful thing. And thank you for helping us feed those kiddos. Okay. All right, we're going to move on now to our next piece, and we're going to go from the Glacier Fire. We're going to go down to the Celestial Light. This has got a really great design as well. And so we're going to go from that beautiful, edgy, sort of triangular shape to this really fantastic, we call cushion cut. And some people say, well, why is it called a cushion cut? Well, stop for a second and close your eyes and think of the shape of the cushions on your couch. Okay, that's why it's called a cushion cut, because it sort of has that look and feel, that vibe. Now, the stones here, this one is going to be, by the way, shop 9. And the stones, I'm not sure if we have a couple of choices in these or not. I'm pretty sure these are Welo Opals, and I think these are going to be...
We have the Ethiopian Welo
pink
Opal
tourmalines. Okay, we have rubellite. Yes, this is a rubellite piece. And then the other one is going to be Ceylon Blue Sapphire. Now, the side stones are... Individually, the side stones are not very big. And there's a school of thought here because the stones themselves are not very big, but they're all faceted. So when you have think about the twinkling star on a night that you can see one star in the dark sky, or you can see several. It changes. And so when you have multiple small stones all working together, they create a different pattern of sparkle and illumination around the center stone. And this one is just gorgeous. Again, you'll see those little rubelites. Your eye will see that beautiful blush pink, and it sort of primes your eyeball to see automatically the pinks and the oranges. You see how that happened? They're beautiful. There's probably not any more red in these than any other color, but because your eye has already had a taste of that beautiful rubelite pink, you'll naturally see the pink first before you see other play of colors in the precious opal. The same thing will happen if you choose the Ceylon sapphire. Remember, the pinks are a little bit warm, kind of vibrant color, and the Ceylon sapphire is going to be a cooler sort of blue violet color. So that same phenomenon will happen when you have that little extra color on the sides. So the Ceylon sapphire ring, when you look at that, the stones may look like they have a more violet or a very slightly lavender or a very sort of almost a baby blue tint to them. It's really interesting to see how your eyeball works with all these. So just love it. Now, that's a big opal. This is one of the largest opals we have we have several other pieces that are that are going to be big. But I love it because when you have a gemstone that has a phenomenon that's just beyond a standard color, think about it like this. Let me show you something. So if you wanted to look at, let me just use my hand. So if you can see the play of color in that, right? Can you see the play of color? Can you see it? Okay, there it is. Now, if I cover this up, all of a sudden you lose the viewing area, and now you don't see very much play of color because it's a smaller piece. So anytime you have a gemstone that has an optical phenomenon like play of color, whenever you experience a larger piece, you experience more of the effect that makes that gemstone so distinctive. Does that make sense? But they're beautiful pieces. And look at this. I mean, I've talked to so many ladies over the years who will say, oh gosh, no, that's too big for me. Well, try it on. You've got 30 days. You've got 30 days to let this one love you back, okay? Because you can see it's beautiful. And again, you've got a nice taper where the hand meets the palm, so it looks really beautiful. And then the cushion cut is fantastic. And then you've got all of those gorgeous, beautiful, sparkling white stones around the edge. So it's really, really, really gorgeous. And those are white zircon, so those are earth mine stones. So yeah, you've got a beautiful legacy piece. And they're just gorgeous pieces. I heard Tony one time talking about different gemstones, and he said, you might get this home and wear it, but it's not really your ring because this one is one that you will pass on and it will be fought over. So I kind of think the same with this. There's just a magic to opals that you don't get in any other stone. Let's talk about the dollars. Speaking of magic, okay? Low stock alert on this one. We have 9 pieces. Shop LC suggested retail on this. If you found a piece out in retail, this is in sterling silver and rhodium. It might run you anywhere from, I would say, $8 to $12 or $1,500 because that's a beautiful opal. It's large, it's substantial, and you get full play of color, top to bottom, north to south. So you get full play of color in every viewing direction. Now, Shop LC everyday price is $2.99. We're going to take the Live 25 savings and put $75 back in your pocket, and then that's going to give you a new live stream price of $225. And if you'd like to, just choose budget pay, and it gets your payment down to $45. No credit check, no interest, no carrying charges. It's all right there. Now the sizes, I'm showing 7, 8, and 9. 7, 8, and 9. And I think this one is a size 7 because it's a little bit snug, but buy your size and you'll love it. This one has DeJoy in the logo in the band. So it is signed, sealed, delivered. It is a Shop LC original. It's a Shop LC exclusive. And if you see something for sale anywhere else that says DeJoy, you can say, oh, I know who built that. I know that's my Shop LC. All right, that one to review is going to be Shop 9. Yep, Shop 9. So my numbers are on track, so thank you very much. And for those of you out there in the audience, what's your favorite Thanksgiving side dish? Okay, let me know. Type it in the comments if you want. We'll talk turkey or dressing. We'll talk turkey if you want to. All right, coming up next. Now we're gonna give you another option right now and something that's a little bit different because this one's going to be set in gold. And It does have an appraisal report as well, so let me find that. Let's see. This one has diamonds. There she is. Look at her, the diva. And this is actually a variety, I think, of our what we used to call our Mirage collection, because it's got some incredible detailing on the shoulder. So you see all that gorgeous workmanship. So there's a little bit of open space there, but you have this very highly stylized mounting. And then you turn it to the side and you say, well, wait a second, they've got this part all gussied up too. I mean, this beautiful thing is all dressed up. Opals, these basically come in two color categories. So you have some that are a little bit sort of translucent, and they look sort of pale lavender on the body color. Forget the play of color. And then you have another group of them that have kind of a golden, almost like a buttercream or a South Sea golden pearl look. And this is one of the golden ones, but it still has lots and lots of color. Beautiful. There's really no distinctions very much in value. You really look at opal not because of the secondary body color. The thing that makes opal important and valuable is the play of color. And this one is loaded. Look at that play of color. From any viewing direction, all you see, and I'm just moving my hand a little bit, you see so much beautiful color, just lovely rainbows all the way through. And you see them from the side. Opals, I'll tell you something. Opals are really bashful. They do not do well with cameras, okay? They do not. They very often, you just don't see play of color in there, but I hope you've seen the color in every single one of these because they're gorgeous. Now, this one is set in 14 karat gold, I believe. Oh, 10 karat gold. Oh, no. Hold on. Let me get it right. 10 karat gold. I was right the first time. But I only have 6, 7, and 10. Okay, 6, 7, and 10. It is also certified and appraised with diamond accents. All right. It's a big deal. This one should be every day at Shop LC about $1,100. It says $1,079, but I am surprised because I thought it was going to be $179, but it's $863. Yeah, it's on clearance. We're starting at the clearance price.
We're starting at the clearance price. Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, we have 11, so it's going to be first come, first serve. So, all right, let's talk money.
Better jump at the deal.
Let's talk money. So it's already marked down to $863, which means you're already looking at a $214 savings. I don't know about your zip code, but in my personal zip code, $214 is a whole lot of mac and cheese, okay? That's a whole lot of mac and cheese. So we're going to start with $863, and it's on clearance. It has one review, and it's a stunning 5-star review. So we're going to type in Live 25, and we're going to apply that savings code. That means you save an additional $216. So $214 from regular clearance and $216 from clearance to live stream, which means you just saved a total of $430. Yes, you did. So that gets you down to $648. And if you want to do once and done, you can easily do that, or you can budget pay it at $129.60. And you have a full 30-day money-back guarantee. It's not an all-sale final presentation. Full 30-day money-back.
Not on the clearance items.
Guarantee. Oh, no?
No.
Okay.
Clearance or final sale, but it's a wonderful deal.
Okay.
And on the other items, you do get that money-back guarantee, though.
Okay. I did not know that. All right.
It's on clearance because people are buying it up because they love it.
It's amazing. I mean, this is beautiful. And this mounting looks like it's got this beautiful basket weave design on the side. So a really, really, really spectacular piece. Just absolutely beautiful. Now, budget pay is interest-free. If you need to talk about some other option, PayPal credit is waiting in the wings. And personal shoppers can give you all the details at 888-835-2237. 888-835-2237. So thanks, everybody, for joining us. All right, and there's only 11 of those. That tells you. And you know what? I'm pretty sure that I remember a pendant and earrings to go with this, so I'm not surprised that that's sold out. The mounting is so distinctive, and in 10 karat gold, it protects the opal, and it's got lots of wearability built into it as well. All right, that one is Shop 10. Take a look for yourself because there's a huge savings on this one. Type Shop 10 in the chat below, hit send. We'll send you the link to that item, and you can look at the complete photo album and all of the details on that as well. So well done, everybody. All right. Do you happen to have the appraisal on that one, by the way? Did you have the appraisal card on that one? I was wondering to see what it appraised at.
For the opal ring?
Yeah. We'll show it in a second if you got it. Okay. I'm not sure. Sometimes we get them from the vault and sometimes we don't. And you may be able to actually click on the spot on the app. Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, now this is a game changer. Okay. This appraises for $2,100, y'all. That appraises for $2,100. Yes, it does. Okay. So, that's a pretty handsome piece. And listen, gentlemen, if you wanted to wear that on a pinky on a size 10 and that works for you on a pinky, I mean, it's got a very chic silhouette, so you might want to think about that. Okay, so thank you for getting in on that. All right, one more appraisal if you got it on the next one. This is really the only one that we have in the collection today where the stones are round. And I love this because you need a little bit of height on the cabochon, but this one's not super tall. So this one's kind of a low setting. The shape of the cabochon is kind of a low dome, so it's really pretty. But the size on this one is amazing. Oh, Margaret wrote in, where do I begin? This ring is so very beautiful. The fire and the stone is amazing. The gold band is a perfect complement to the beautiful opal. Yeah, love it. That's one of the things, too, that I notice as I go along, is that if the opals have a warmer body color, we try to put them in metal, sometimes even rose gold, that show off the warmth of that color. And if they have the cooler tones, they almost go in white gold or even platinum sometimes, or sterling silver, because they just work so beautifully together. So thank you for that. All right, that one is going to be shop 10. We're going to move and groove, so we've got a few pieces that we need to get to in this last half hour. I'd probably talk too much about these opals, but I really do love them because this is such an amazing experience. You don't have dead spots in these opals. They're 100% color distribution and play of color across the entire surface of the stone, and that really is the wow factor on these amazing stones. Now, if I had to pick a favorite for the show, I can't. Well, it might be this one. I'm just going to say. Because it sits on I love the way it sits on the hand, and I like the way it's a larger round shape. There's something about the symmetry of that round shape that's so pleasant. And when you look at the way that they just light up, I mean, I'm not even, I'm just giving you a little bit of movement on this, and they are gorgeous. Now, the center stone is about 7 carats. You've got a few diamonds on the accents on the sides, but not a lot. Just a little sparkle, just a little frosting on the sides. The prong work is lovely. You've got these elongated, it's a little bit longer than normal prongs, which is completely necessary and appropriate for a stone of this size and shape. But you've got a stone that is a larger piece on its own, but the way that it's set, it almost looks delicate. It's not small. I mean, it's a big, beautiful chunk of opal. It's not a small stone at all, but it's done in such a way that it's got this beautiful sort of substantial and yet reserved look to it. It's lovely. It really is gorgeous. Okay. Now we have 7, 6, 7, and it looks like 8, right? 6, 7, and 8, I think. But bottom line on this one, we only have 10. We only have 10. Now this one is on clearance as well. So the clearance price is $1349.99, and we're going to take another 25% off. So let's do it. That saves you $337. It gets you down to $1,012. Okay, that means your budget pay is $202, and there are only how many? 10. Only 10. Okay, time to go. Time to go. This one will say Luxoro in the band. And do we have an appraisal on this one too? We may. We'll see if we have an appraisal. But definitely jump in on this one while you can get it, because it is a really, really beautiful experience. And again, opals, they're a little tender, okay? They're a porous material, so put them on last. Thank you. Put them on last. Take them off first. Look at this. The appraisal is $4,500, y'all. $4,500. And you're taking it home for 5 payments of $202. There's only 10. First come, first serve. If you are passionate about opals, oh my gosh, the play of color coming off of that, I'm seeing orange. This is my favorite one because if you hold it just right, you can see almost through the opal. It has that level of translucence. So the play of color that floats throughout the stone sort of plays peekaboo with your eyes, and it's just really gorgeous. 5 payments of $202.50. It's got an appraisal of $4,500. And the appraisal is from March of 24, so it's a gold price from March of 24. You might want to think about within the next 6 or 8 months having it reappraised. We're going to send you this appraisal and grading report included with no extra charge. An appraisal and a grading report are probably around $200 a piece. So you have a clearance price plus a live stream price plus the freebies, the important freebies of the appraisal and the grading report. So 10 of you are going to scoop that up, and I know you're going to love it. Okay, my friends, thank you so much. Now, if you want to get in on that one is going to be Shop 11. Shop 11? Yep, Shop 11. So congratulations on that. And we're going to move on to our very next opal. Now, let's see. I think we have the opal and the Songia sapphire piece coming up next. Yeah. If you would have said to me, back when I was taking my gemology classes out at GIA, if you would have said to me, there is a type of sapphire that's red, and we call it a red sapphire, I would have said, nope, that does not happen. When I was a student back in the 80s out at GIA, that was a cardinal rule. If it's red and it's corundum, it's a ruby. Okay, but that was a long time ago. Okay, that was a long time ago. But today, in today's world, we have the Songia sapphire, and we'll be getting to that in a little bit. I think we're going to do this one next, or the band. We're going to do the band next. Oh, actually, no. Oh, we're doing which one?
The Welo Opal multi-diamond.
Okay, got it. Okay.
It'll be shop 12.
We'll do that in a second. Okay, this one is shop 12. Yeah. Oh gosh, I skipped right past that. Sorry about that, Tyler.
No,
I was getting. I love the Songia sapphire, so I was going there. I was like, yay! It's sapphire time. It's sapphire time. Okay, this one is Luxoro, so that means it's going to be gold. This one is 14 karat gold, so you're getting a big upgrade on the gold quality. And this is the classic 5-stone band. The opal version. Okay, are you ready? The Northern Lights version. Look at that. You have blue diamonds, you have yellow diamonds, you have play of color, and it is gorgeous in gold, okay? It's a little bit wider across the back. Generally speaking, here's the secret. You ready for an insider tip? If you measure a ring across the back of the band, okay, I'm measuring it right here this way. I'm measuring the width of that band. This is about 2 millimeters. The place that usually starts to be noticeable on the typical hand is about 4 millimeters. Some people, because it starts to be over onto the meatier part of your finger in your palm. So that metal pressing there, you're aware of that presence. But when that metal is the same width as that little indentation between your finger and your palm, that's the comfortable sweet spot. This one is 2 millimeters, and it is comfortable, and it is a sweet spot deal, I promise you. This is what you get at Shop LC. This is design team extraordinaire. This is what this is. Okay. This one is Shop 12. We have 7. Okay. So not big inventory today. We have 2 in size 8, 2 in size 5, 1 in size 10, 1 in size 6.5. So there's some half sizes in here as well. So beautiful. And again, these have that warmer body color. So you're going to see the golden glow in color. Is there appraisal on that too? Oh, okay. Thank you. But a lot of gram weight on this one. This is heavy. Look at it again one more time. That's a really beautiful piece. 5 stones in the center. And this one is, oh, you know what? I'm sorry. This is 14 karat yellow gold on top of sterling silver. Is it? No, it's all 14 karat yellow gold. Now, wait a second. Oh, 585. Okay. 585 is the number for gold. It's the number for 14 karat. I saw 585 and my brain said 925. I need a snack. Okay, all set in gold. So I'm for sure that it's all set in 14 karat yellow gold. Now, everyday price on this one, $1999.99. All right. We're going to type in your live 25, and it goes from 2,000 to minus 300, and your net result. No, it goes from. Oh, hold on. You say $400. It goes from $1999.99 to $1599.99, which is a $400 saving. So it goes down to $1199.99. Your budget pay is I got it wrong. My math is so wrong today. All right. It goes from $19.99.99 down to $14.99, which means your budget pay is $300. I got it right. Because I had $360 over here. That's not right. It's less. It's $300. Less is better. In this case, less is more. It's more savings. Less dollars spent, more savings got, more savings had. It's a beautiful piece. It's nice and low. It sits beautifully comfortable on the hand, and it's really, really gorgeous. So congratulations if you're getting on that. The color diamonds really are a game changer here. Beautiful use of color, very creative use of design, and all of those stones are sitting right on top. So it's a really, really lovely piece, okay? And you do have a 30-day money-back guarantee on that one, so I love that. All right, that one is going to be shop 13. So yes, please. And now, now we are doing the
that
red.
That was shop 12.
Sapphire. That was shop 12?
Yes.
Shop 12, okay. Now we're
Sapphire
doing...
shop 13.
All right, now we're doing the Songia Sapphire. Now, sapphires are very interesting materials. You know, they're very sort of regimented in their color assignment. If it's blue, it's a sapphire. And if it's any other color, we call it a fancy sapphire, okay? Or a party color sapphire. But if it's red and it tests as corundum for a gemological testing, it's a ruby. But it has to be the right shade of red, primary and secondary colors, for it to be considered a ruby. And these are very, very different than a ruby. This is a Songia sapphire. This is a color that starts out as a sapphire color, and it goes through an enhancement process. So it induces that beautiful, warm color, and it makes it a game changer because sapphire is very hard, so it's a very sturdy gemstone, and you get a beautiful polish on it as well. Now, the center stone, this is graded, and this is appraised and certified. The center Songia sapphire is a 14 by 10 millimeter oval, and it weighs in at over 3.5 carats. So a substantial opal, and the entire body, and you can see it even from this, even that in the tiny telephone camera from across this table, you can see how this one just dances. I mean, this one dances, it sizzles, it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, last in stock on this one, we have 4. So opal collectors, get on in here. The Songia sapphires are technically, if you talk to somebody who's really strict with their gemology and their color terminology, they'll tell you it's not a red sapphire at all. What they'll say is it's a very saturated reddish orange sapphire. And they do tend to be a little bit more towards the orange side of the color spectrum. But you know that it's a sapphire, and it's gorgeous. And it's a very interesting conversation point because these have not been available for very long. So let's get you down to savings, okay? Clearance price at $12.89, but we're going to massage that a little bit for you. Type in Live 25, and your price goes down to $9.67. What? That center sapphire. I think this is the largest individual sapphire we have. It's huge. It's absolutely stunning. Now, your budget pay, $9.67 with some change, divided by 5, it's $193.50. I mean, that is power and passion and elegance and style and sophistication. This is the kind of piece, when you wear this on your hand, I hope that you look down at your hand every single time and you're absolutely mesmerized by it. I hope that you have that moment of looking down at your hand and saying, I can't believe I'm actually wearing that. It's because it's that gorgeous. The Songia sapphire, plus set in the gold, it just gives it a vibrance and a brilliance that you just don't see very often. I mean, they literally look fiery, orangey red. Think about the deepest burning ember you have in the barbecue pit or in the campfire, and that's the color of a Songia sapphire. Okay, the appraisal comes along with it. The appraisal value, just so you know, is $5,200. We're not messing around with these pieces. That's $5,200 on your appraisal, also appraised in March of 24 when gold was an entirely different price point. So you might want to get it home, wear it, but have it reappraised just for your own peace of mind, because that one is a very, very, very beautiful piece. The play of color is so stunning on that. Okay, that one is going to be shop 13. We've got a few more pieces to get to. We're working our way towards the end of the hour. Thank you so much for joining me on the live stream. The live streams happen several times a day 10 a.m. There's one at 2, one at 6, and one at 8 p.m. And those are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. But you can also find us at 4:30 p.m. Central Time with our TikTok show on the TikTok shop. So check out those deals as well. And if you sign up for alerts, you'll see when we post new items for sale on all those shopping formats as well. So thank you very much for getting in on that. All right, now coming up next, this is just wow. Look at that. That is so cool. That is a lot of premium quality opal. You look at the way that those are matched, and then they're graduated. They're beautiful little sort of flat rondelles, but they are stunning. Now, your total carat weight here is remarkable. You've got 62 carats of opal, and let me tell you why that's a big deal. Gemstones are sold by weight, all right? Opal is not a very dense material. It's relatively light material. It's silica, and it's got it's not a very heavy material. Sapphire, on the other hand, is a very dense material. If you looked at a piece like this and it were sapphires, you would be looking at double the carat weight easily because it's a more dense material. But because opal is not a very saturated material, it's not a very heavy material, you get a lot of the material because it ultimately is lighter weight than other things that are the same size. So sold by weight, but wait, I don't have a whole lot of weight, so you save money in that regard. Now these are top quality, my friends. Okay, you've got a beautiful extender on the back, you've got a big lobster claw clasp on the back as well, and you have the tag on the back. I'm trying to see what that says. We just started adding these beautiful little upgrades, and it says, I should say Luxoro. Does it say Luxoro? I think it does. Oh, no, it doesn't. I just realized something. This is Ileana. Do you know what that means? Okay, Ileana means that the findings are gold. The bead ends, the tips, the lobster claw clasp, the extension on the necklace as well, and the beautiful brand tag are 18 karat white gold. And it is gorgeous. These are beautiful, 62 carats. Now, we have 13 of them. These have been very popular. 62 carats altogether. We have these graded as AAA, and your price on these should be retail $6,700. And what makes a piece like this with no faceting, what makes this worth a $6,700 retail? The matching, honestly. You have to match these in two directions. You've got to match secondary body color, and you can see this has that luminous sort of violet glow to them. They're really spectacular. And then if you look a little bit closer, you can see that there's a certain symmetry even in the play of color. So the colors that you see dancing around and through each one of those rondelles is very similar as well. And that's where the hard part of matching these stones comes in. The body color is, that's going to be a relatively easy thing to do. But then you start looking at, well, does this one sort of play with light the way that one does? And it's that playfulness that is the hard thing to match. All right. Everyday price at Shop LC is $14.99.99. You type in Live 25. Now I'm bossing you around. You type that in. When you type in Live 25 at checkout, you are going to see an instant savings. It goes from $14.99.99. Oh my gosh. It goes all the way down to $11.24.99. $11.24.99. That's amazing. That's amazing. And it means your budget pay is $224. No, it goes from $11.24.99 to $224.99. There's a lot of twos in there. Your budget pay, you have 5 payments of essentially $225. And they are stunning. I mean, really, really beautiful. This is the birthstone for the month of October, by the way. So if you're an October baby, or you just love gorgeous opals, either way. I mean, either way. Some people still celebrate their birthstone and collect it, with very seriously. And other people, you just buy what you like. I sort of live in the latter category, but there's still something just really beautiful about celebrating your birthday with your birthstone. All right, 62 carats, 3 of those remaining, 5 payments of $225. And they're finished off with 18 karat white gold findings. What an amazing upgrade. So you're getting a beautiful presence on that. Shop 24 to claim that, or just type in below if you want to see more details. Please look at the entire photo album of that piece online at shoplc.com. We'll send you that link. Type in shop 14 down below. Okay, it's time now for a cushion cut. We got it coming up here. This is going to be a DeJoy piece. And remember, DeJoy is one of those pieces, when you hear DeJoy, you know automatically it's in sterling silver. But there's always a little bit of an extra story there as well. This is in sterling silver plus rhodium on the top. So you get a beautiful, brilliant white presence on this one. And I'm just going to put this here on the, I want it to be on the black background because I want you to see how that color really, really pops. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is another one of these pieces that's very very tricky on this one because this one is also faceted. And if you look at it really closely, you can actually almost see a little bit of peekaboo with the way that the facets finish off the pavilion right down through the middle. So a very pretty piece. Now, I don't know what this start price is all about because this shocks me, okay? Start price at $16.99 for an opal of that size, that color, that play of color, and faceted too. I'm very surprised by this. 3.8 carats altogether. And you also have gorgeous accents on the side that just give this so much sparkle and vibrance. Now we have 6, all right? And they're moissanite accents. You know, the company that brought moissanite to the retail jewelry market many years ago is still out there. They're still working. They're still selling stuff. And when you look at the prices all around on moissanite, you have to remember moissanite is one of those things where we've cracked Mother Nature's recipe. We've cracked the code. We can create moissanite in the laboratory. It's a form of silicon carbide, but we can grow it in a controlled scientific environment. So there's really no cost of infrastructure. Nobody has to go out and mine it. There's a whole cost savings by producing things in a controlled environment. It works its way around all the expensive mining, not to mention the fact that there's no disturbing the Earth's surface for any damaging mining processes. There's nothing to disturb. There's nothing to reclaim. It's all done in a very specific location. But when you look at the price point on this, $279, and you look at the quality of that opal, I'm going to tell you something. That opal by itself, if you found that opal for $249, I would be shocked. All right, $279. Add your 25% live stream savings, live 25. It goes down to $42. It goes to $42 on your budget pay, which means your price is $209. Well, $210. I'm rounding up. $210 is your price. But your budget pay is $42. Yeah. Is that a deal? Yes. Is that well made? Absolutely. Is it gorgeous? Is it a piece that you'll enjoy wearing? Can you imagine? Look at this. I mean, listen, if you're getting ready to do a big event somewhere, you've got some incredible pieces that will stack and layer to give you an incredible world-class gemstone experience. We're going to be doing the bracelet too here. I think it's the last one we have in the show. But explore your options. You know, I think sometimes I look at what the stones that we have in the collection that we have. It's just absolutely captivating. The number of styles, the variety of gemstones. There is really, truly something in this collection for every jewelry person, every rock hound, every price point, every combination. So many different designs and styles that we have taken ownership of by creating them start to finish all the way through with our own teams. And it's a really wonderful thing. You don't get that kind of service from many companies these days anymore. And we really do think you're worth it. So thank you for sticking along with us, hanging out with us. All right, that one is going to be shop 15. Am I right on that? Yep, shop 15. Yes, all righty. We have shop 16. So this one is pretty cool because we got all excited. Or I'm saying me got all excited. Me got all excited on this one because this is a bundle and save. Now, I've told you probably way too many times how much I love saving money and having pretty things because I think that's just part of the human condition. It's something that we crave. But when you can see a bundle and save like this bundle and save, it's crazy. This one is going to be shop 16. All right. This one by itself, that is $129. I'm sorry, that is not $129 on any planet. You have yellow sapphires, and then you also have, I believe the exterior is moissanite as well. So you have yellow sapphires and moissanite in sterling silver with 18 karat yellow gold. Now, when you type in shop 16, it's going to take you back to this page, this item page at the Shop LC website. And you'll have the photo album, all the pictures, all the measurements. You'll have all that. But you'll also see these. You'll see the pendant and the earrings that match. Yes, yes, and oh my gosh. Now, by itself, your 25% savings means it goes from $129 down to $97.50, and the budget pay is $19.50 on that. That is not a $19.50 piece of jewelry, my friends. It is not. It is not. You can bundle and save and get your ring and your matching earrings and your matching pendant and the chain, and it's all done in the sterling gold combo. And if you want to bundle and save, $339.97 gives you an extra bundle and save 10% thank you. But then, as Emerald would say, you kick it up a notch and bam, all right, you type in Live 25 and all of a sudden $339.97, which is your bundle and save price, goes down to $254. How many times did I do that math? I did that math like 6 times. I cannot believe that that's the price. It means that your budget pay for all of them is $51. $51. That is worth your time and consideration. You got to go check that out. Type in shop 16. The ring we have in size 7, 8, 9, and 10. 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you can't wear, ladies, if you need a smaller size, put that on your pointer finger. Get a bigger piece and wear it here like you are the queen of your casa. Yes. You're the queen of the house. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So those 3 items, if you bundle and save the pendant, the earrings, and the earrings, your budget pay for all 3 together is $51. That is the picture. That is the illustration to the Shop LC story right there. We just do it. We love creating beautiful things that really show off your style. It's really great. Okay, we're done with that one. Shop 16. Amazing deal. All right, the bracelet is coming up next. Now, the bracelet is going to be our end of the show special and talk about wow factor. This, okay, the 6.5 inch bracelet has 20.8 carats, almost 21 carats. Okay, let me just do this really quick. Okay, let me just do this. I'm going to hold it like that. And even against a white background, look at how vibrant those opals are. Absolutely magnificent. So that's really, 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 really gorgeous. So the 6.5 inch bracelet, 20.8 carats. The 7.25 inch bracelet, 23.15 carats. The 8 inch bracelet, 25 carats. And if you wanted to pair it, these have multicolored sapphires as the accent stones. If you wanted to pair that with the piece that we had earlier in the show, I would definitely recommend that because this is also a collection of multicolored sapphires. Okay.
I believe it's a bundle with that one.
Is it?
Yes.
Are you kidding? Is it a bundle with this one?
Yes.
Oh, no way.
So just the bracelet with the Live 25 would be that $450 price range.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you get both of them, on top of that 10% discount, wow, Shop LC is going to give it to you for $675.
Wait, what just happened? What just happened? Oh my gosh. That's wild. Okay, now, we had this strand in Ileana, but there's a bundle and save option that's not this strand. So let's look at the details. Can you show me the details of that necklace that's in there? Because I think that the findings on that are going to be sterling silver. The piece that I had in the necklace was Ileana with.
Also, this one's a different one.
Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit different, but it's not going to be that much different. Yeah, so the biggest difference is going to be that the other one is finished with sterling silver. So this one has 18 karat white gold, and it's going to be very similar, but that one is going to have sterling silver, and that saves you a bunch of money. So you're going to get you're going to get pretty much the same look, but you have a massive savings. So, all right, thank you for showing me that. Okay, this one is Shop LC price on this one is $5.99. Now, if you just want to do the bracelet, and that would be gorgeous. I want you to see on the back, but it's got a beautiful insert box clasp, and even the clasp is finished off with stones. So you really don't even see the bracelet. You do have 2 safety closures, one on either side, which means it's nice and safe and secure, but it's a heavy piece. You've got lots of substance. Now, this piece by itself, everyday price on this one at Shop LC is $5.99. Okay, and let me show you the width on this, because this is bold. Look at that. That's pretty. But see how those sapphires really catch the color, really catch the light, and you really just see beautiful pieces in that. Isn't that beautiful? Gosh, that's gorgeous. Okay, $5.99. Pick the size that works for you, because they're all very luxurious. You're going to type in Live 25 on this one. Your price goes on to $449, which means your budget pay is $90. So 5 payments of $90. Okay, and I'm going to show you the back side, because this is where it gets really interesting. A lot of companies are not going to finish the backside of a bracelet. They're just not. It's expensive, requires more time, requires more metal. Look at the finish on that. That is all finished. You see that bright polish? When you see the gleam of that precious metal and it looks like that, you know that you're getting top quality workmanship, my friends. That's beautifully done. Really, really nice. The linkage on the bracelets is excellent. You get this beautiful fluid motion. $90 on the budget pay. Now, if you want to bundle and save, let's just pretend. And by the way, this has an average of 4.3 stars over 9 reviews. I'll let you read the reviews yourself, because we're getting too close to the end of the hour here. But what if we do the bundle and save, you might ask? Well, we're going to figure that out for you, because a beautiful strand of opals, this is the perfect time to wear opals. If you love winter white, this is opals. Now, the necklace that will bundle with it is $3.99, and it's also about 60 carats, so it's a big, substantial piece. You bundle and save. The bracelet is $5.99. The necklace is $3.99. You get an extra 10% off of that, which means it goes from $9.99 down to $8.99. So a $200 savings? No, a $100 savings, 10%. Okay. Now you type in Live 25. Okay. And it goes from $8.99 to I keep staring at the number because I can't believe it, $674. So it goes from $1,000 to $675. So you just save $375 on both of them. That means your budget pay is $134.99, $135. So your budget pay, basically, for $30 more, you get both pieces. What? Yes. Get used to it, my friends. That's what we do. We're serious. We want to be your family jeweler, okay? And that's a dying thing. That's a thing that a lot of people don't have access to. Depending on where you live, you might not even have a jewelry store close to you. You know, you might do all your jewelry shopping online. That's not a bad thing, but I hope you'll align yourself with Shop LC and you'll give us a try, because there's some tremendous values and treasures and a level of variety here that I don't think anybody else can bring for you. Instead of high-priced celebrity endorsements and expensive real estate and fancy, trappings and that kind of thing, we invest our time and our talents and our money in bringing you more of the very product that you're buying in the first place. So once you've recycled that fancy box and you've put that fancy tissue paper in the garbage, think about your value at Shop LC and how far every dollar goes with us here at Shop LC. We're very serious. We want one thing, want to be your family jeweler. All right. Wow. What a way to end the show with that. But I did not see that bundle and save coming. That's a really great deal. You can get the necklace and the bracelet, and your budget pay is $135. Love it. And you have a 30-day money-back guarantee as well. Okay, my friends, that wraps it up. Live stream Dream Team Personal Shopper is at 888-835-2237. We'll start this party again tomorrow at 10 a.m. with your first live stream. In the meantime, have yourself a wonderful evening. I'm Becky Booker saying bye-bye, and thank you so much for being part of the Shop LC family. Man, that's a crazy deal on that thing.